You know, we've never actually met.
Actually, we have. Several times.
Oh, have we?
You gate-crashed my birthday party, called me Julie, and spilt red wine down my top.
Ouch.
Now, if, like me, you're one of the rare few left in the country who has yet to cry their eyes out uncontrollably with a copy of weepy novel One Day in hand, then fear not. You can bypass all that uncomfortable train journey shenanigans by watching the Anne Hathaway Jim Sturgess cinematic translation instead.
I think about you. The problem is I fancy pretty much everyone. No, I mean anyone.
One Day is the story of Emma Morley and Dexter Mayhew, who meet in 1988 when they graduate from university, and the movie follows them over the next 20 years by meeting up with them on July 15th. I'm not good at this.
Maybe we could just be friends.
The story then follows their lives and dips into find out where they are in their lives and their relationship for the next 20 years, and you revisit them every 15th of July for those 20 years.
When everyone's lost at 25.
You're not. Trainee TV producer.
Welcome to Nightlight Lock-In!
Now, a lot of people who haven't read the book are like, oh, so did they agree to meet on July 15th every year? I said, no, it's just whatever's happening to them on July 15th. And then at the end of the movie, you find out why that day's important. Nice new flat. Group sex Tuesdays and Fridays.
Yeah, but you know, I am crying on the inside.
Often when you work on a script, people say about the characters, are they likable? Are they sympathetic? And Emma and Dexter in the book quite often are not. They're maddening.
I just called to let you know.
You are the best friend I've ever had.
I'm touched, Dex, but you're off your face. Dexter? Dex?
You're amazing and famous.
Sometimes they're apart, sometimes they're together, sometimes they're good friends, sometimes they've had a terrible argument. You know, so you really kind of get to sort of see how life can work for two people and how love can be so complicated.
I love you, Dexter. I just don't like you anymore.
Anne Hathaway would fly to London on her own time and I think expense to meet me and convince me that she could and wanted to play Emma Morley. She's not an obvious choice being American, but on the other hand, I could feel that it was not such a bad idea.
I had a crush on you. Yeah, ridiculous, I know. Wrote poems and everything. What have you got to say to that?
Well, I already knew.
Jim Sturgess and she, they suited one another and it felt right, so there was never any real discussion. We just thought this is the best Emma and the best Dexter we can get.
What do you mean you knew?
Well, I sort of guessed. Those epic letters and compilation tapes. So go on then, what happened?
I got to know you. You cured me of you.
I'd been away shooting another film, so I knew nothing about the book at all. And then I read the script when I was back in London, and I met Lona, the director, and she gave me her copy of the book. And then I left again to go and do something else, so I wasn't around then either. And I read the book and really enjoyed it, but I had no idea that it was this phenomenon kind of going on back in England.
I missed you, Dex.
I screwed up my career. I screwed up my friendships.
That's not true.
It's a pressure that the book is so loved, but it also gives the film a lot of positive attention and a lot of expectations.
The movie needed to differ than the book in some ways. And I also knew that I was trying to get as much of Emma from the book into the movie and try to get, I mean, that we can't stop and hold up a sign to be like, remember this part, folks, in the book?
It wasn't until after the film that, you know, yeah, I just saw the book everywhere. I couldn't go anywhere without seeing that bright orange cover staring me in the face.
Look, I just wanted to say something which I couldn't really do over the phone. And, well, ever since we were last together in London. For a while, actually. I haven't been able
Before
to
you say
stop
anything else, I have to say... There's something I have to tell you. One of the things that makes the book so beautiful is that you get to spend so much time in the characters' minds, and so much is communicated that way, and you think, oh my gosh, I have to communicate 10 pages of dialogue in a look. How on earth do you have to do that? Can you do that? But that's part of the challenge, and it was a good one.
The best way and the most loyal thing you can do to the readers and the writer is to just do your best and turn it into something that's proper cinema in its own right, and where it doesn't matter if you've read the book or not.